There are many ways to say it. Some say, pack your bags and go home. Others say, go hard or go home. Tonight is the end of the road for one of these two teams in the 2024 Caribbean Premier League. Hello and welcome to the number one cricket channel in the Caribbean as we take you through this eliminator between the Barbados Royals and the Trinbago Knight Riders live from the Guyana National Stadium in Providence, Guyana. We expect fireworks tonight. On Sunday, I told you I expect Trinbago Knight Riders to win. At this stage, with them winning the toss and decided to bat, they are 77 for 2 after 10 overs with and Nicholas Pooran and Kieran Pollard at the crease. Pooran is on 37 from 29 deliveries, having hit 2 fours and 2 sixes. Pollard, on the other hand, is on 11 from 12 deliveries, having hit 1 4. The batsman to go was Sunil Narine. He was the first to go, bowled by Tishana for 2 of 3 deliveries. Then Jason Roy was caught by David Miller, off the bowling of Naveen Ulak for 25 from 17 deliveries. It has been good steady bowling by the Barbados Royals, except for 1 over from Jason Older that went for 23. All the other bowlers are very economical. Tishana 2 overs, 1 for 11. Jason Older 2 overs, none for 30. Naveen Ulak 2 overs, 1 for 13. Roman Simmons 2 overs, none for 13. Rakeem Cornwall 1 over, none for 6. And Obed McCoy 1 over, none for 3. Did Trinbago Knight Riders did the right thing by winning the toss and decided to bat? It is left to be seen, but I think they would have hoped that they would be further along. However, they have only lost 2 wickets, and that, with Pooran at the crease, that could spell danger. He's on 37 from 29 deliveries. Before the start of this match, Nicholas Pooran was the leading West Indies batsman run scorer in the CPL 2024. At this stage, he has now surpassed Quinton de Kock and is now the leading run scorer overall. Quinton de Kock will have his chance to bat in the second innings. So too is Shimron Etmire. But at this stage, he will have to make 100 to go past Nicholas Pooran. So it's left to be seen what happened. And no, Shimron Etmire will play tomorrow night. But it's left to be seen what happened in this match. I look forward to your interactions as always. It's always a pleasure to talk and to communicate with you as we watch this match together. And for those of you who are unable to watch it, we are very happy that you choose to join us for the live commentary as we take you through the eliminator. It's in every sense of the word an eliminator, because tomorrow morning, the team that lose, they will be catching the Caribbean airline flight out of Guyana, some to London and some to Trinidad, onwards to other part of the Caribbean, probably even Antigua. As Tishana bowls now to Pooran, he bowls short. Pooran pulls this down to the backward square leg, forward of square for 4. So it was short by Tishana and he pulled it away, forward of square. That means to the right of the square leg umpire. Good shot by Pooran. The score will now moves up now to 81 for 2 in over number 11. Just one delivery has been bowled in over number 11. I'm going to give you the teams very quickly. Tishana bowls to Pooran, pitched up drive. Beat Ravman Powell at cover as it goes down to Simon on the boundary, who sends the return in, and they go through for a single. The score is now 82 for 2. So the team here now. So let's go through the team. Trinbago Knight Riders are batting. So their team is Roy, Narayan, Puran, Carty, Pollard, Russell, David Hussein, Jordan, Salamakil, and Terence Hines. I think is their strongest playing 11. And clearly one saw that on Sunday night, Puran was definitely, not Puran, Pollard was definitely hurt by the fact that he has to play this match tonight. He wanted to finish in the top two. Tikshana bowls to Pollard and he covers up and get it down to mid-off for a singer. One more to the total. It's now 83 for 2 in over number 11. I welcome you all here. Please support the channel. Click on the subscribe button. Those of you who have not subscribed as yet, as Tikshana now is going to bowl to Puran, who's on 42 from 31 deliveries. Tikshana bowls to Puran, who places out into the covers, and there is no run. 2 deliveries to come in over number 11. There's a Barbados Royal team, the Cornwall, Alain, Atanase, Powell, Miller, Older, McCoy, Tikshana, Navim Ulak, and Simmons, Drummond Simmons. Clearly, the management think that Cornwall is in their best 11. Bowls to Puran, who plays it again to Powell in the covers, and there is no run. 1 delivery to come in the over. So Tikshana, 2.5 overs, 1 for 17. As I said, the only bowler who didn't read as that come to the party has been Jason Older. That 1 over went for 23 runs. As a result, his 2 overs have gone for 30 runs. I don't expect him to bowl for the rest of the match. Obed McCoy still have 3. Tikshana choose to go around the wicket, bowls to Puran, who whips it away down to the man on the mid-wicket boundary. They got a singer. The score goes up to 84 for 2 at the end of over number 11. Daniel Province, welcome to the show. Appreciate you being here. Looking forward to some serious fireworks tonight. Go TKR all the way. Well, I wish them luck. I picked them to win. I am not so sure right now. It would be difficult to pick them to win now. I'm in the balance right now. Probably Trinbago Knight Riders 52% to 48% for the Barbados Royals. Nilo Alexander is saying, let goes Royal, knock them out. Well, the rivalry, that's the rivalry between the Warriors and the Riders that is at play here. Nilo Alexander just want the Trinbago Knight Riders to lose. Whoever Trinbago Knight Riders are playing against, Nilo Alexander wants them to lose. That, the Guyanese support is afraid. Obed McCoy over the wickets, bowled to Puran, who steered it down to short third man. There is no run. The score remains at 84 for 2 after 1 delivery of over number 12. So, yes, that's the rivalry, I think that the Guyanese are afraid of the Trinbago Knight Riders. So they are hoping that the Royals can do the trick for them. That's why you have that comment. Over the wickets by McCoy, bowls to Puran, who drives straight to the fielder on the cover boundary. That's Navim Ulak, sends the return in, and the score moves up to 85 for 2 after 11.2 overs. McCoy is in his second over, 1.2 overs, and I've only conceded 4 runs. Puran is on 44 from 36 deliveries, and Pollard, unusually subdued, is on 12 from 13. But knowing Pollard, something will have to give. The grass bank filling up nicely there, although it is not a Guyanese match. Wow, even that stand have some good crowd in it. That stand definitely have some good crowd in it. It looks like it's the red stand. The red stand appears to be full. So that's good. McCoy over the wicket, bowls to Pollard, short. He pulls this away straight to the man on the backward square leg boundary. Is that a no ball? So no ball here from McCoy. It appears that it's a no ball. So 86 for 2, free hit, no ball. Pulled away by Pollard. So the no ball will carry the score up now to 87 for 2 with Puran on 46 and have a free hit coming his way. So they are making some adjustment to the field. There's a short third man, a cover, you could say an extra cover. Then there's a short mid wicket. And there's a mid on. Those are the 4 fielders in the circle. McCoy bowls to Puran, who drives hard down to longer for older to field and just a singer. It's 88 for 2 after 11.3 overs. So McCoy, none for 7 from 1.3 overs. Nicholas Puran is on 45 from 37 deliveries. And Pollard is on 13 from 14 deliveries. We are in over number 12. 3 deliveries to come in over number 12. It has been bowled by Obed McCoy. None for 7 from his 1.3 overs. The champion is saying Obed McCoy over the wicket bowls to Pollard, and Pollard just turned this away. Down back with a square leg. They will push for 2. The fielder comes in, cannot stop it. As good running there from Pollard. He comes back quickly, and they move up now to 90 for 2 after 11.4 overs. That pushed Pollard up to 15. Puran is on 45. 90 for 2 after 11.4 overs. I think Narayan chucks the ball more in the CPL than the IPL. There's a lot of talk about that. The champion, Obed McCoy, over the wicket, ball short to Pollard, take him on the body. Is that in the family, Joel? He's down, you know. Pollard is down. Struck in the family, Joel. He looks to pull that. He's in some trouble here. He was still able to have children, but he's in some trouble here. The physio is running out. I don't know what he's going to do. Is he going to hold it? Let's see. But Pollard is definitely in some trouble here. So that was short from Obed McCoy. He looks to pull, and he's hit on the family, Joel flush. Oh, he's down. The big man is down on his knee. Wow, he's down. Why do you laugh? Why people always laugh when that happens? Always laughing. 90 for 2 after 11.5 overs. Pollard is on 15. Puran is on 45. So, yes, the champion. There's a lot of talk, absolutely a lot of talk about Narayan action. You know, I recall the other nights, the discussion was that Trinidad was playing 3 spinners, and I was told, no, they are playing 2 spinners plus Narayan. I still don't know what that means. I mean, you can, you know, I'm sure the Trinbago Knight Riders fans in the chat are going to have a comeback at you, the champion. So be prepared for that comeback. That's why he didn't play World Cup. Simon Dull didn't let it slide. Okay, so that's Nilo Alexander. I'm telling you, you know, Roddy Latu and all those Trinidadians, Robin and so on, who are in the live chat, they're going to come back at you. I'm telling you. So be prepared when they come back at you. They're coming back for you to be saying that Narayan is trucking. Orville Monday saying, what's the predicted score for TKR? Well, I didn't have a poll, right? I didn't have a poll. Let's know they are 90 for 2, 8 overs to go. 90 for 2 with 8 overs to go. Give me a minute or 2 to think about it, Monday. Over the wicket come McCoy, bowls short again to Pollard, who tucked this down to the man and the backward square leg boundary for a singer. The score goes up to 91 for 2 at the end of over number 12. Good night to you, Vincent. Good night. I appreciate it. Orville Monday saying, I'm a big fan of Akil Hussain. I just fancy his bowling style. Well, Yes, I admire Akil Hussain. Bowling is one of the better bowling. I rate his bowling. I'm not a fan of his. Those of you probably listening to me for the first time or have not said it, I am not a fan of any cricketer. No, I'm just not a fan. I I rate their performances and praise their performances. I praise their performances, and when their performances is poor, I also said it, and I'm critical. When their performance is poor, I critique it, and when their performance is good, I praise it. But I'm not a fan of any member of the West Indies team. I'm a fan of the West Indies cricket team as a collective. As a collective entity, I'm a fan of the West Indies cricket team, not a fan of any individual player. Raman Simmons bowled to Pollard, who hit this straight to the fielder on the mid-wicket boundary. Arvin Mandi, I think 180 plus or minus 5. 180 plus or minus 5 I'm going with. Yes, that's what I'm going with. It's Raman Simmons in his third over. None for 14. He has bowled 2.1 over thus far. He's going to bowl to Nicholas Pooran, who's on 45 from 37 deliveries. The left arm medium pacer. He moves in now. Over the wicket, bowls to Pooran, down the leg side, wide signal. It goes through to the wicket keeper, 93 now for 2 after 12.1 overs. Simmons, none for 15 from 2.1. Pollard remains on 47 from 37 deliveries. And Kieran Pollard remains on 17 from 18 deliveries. And Nicholas Pooran is on 45 from 37 deliveries. He is the one that is facing. The champion is saying that he'll be ready. I'll be ready to choose earth. Simmons to Pooran, slower delivery. He waits on it, tucks it forward of square. They run hard for 1. They're going to come back for 2. Naveen Mulak cannot prevent it as the return comes in at the non-strikers end, and they will get an overthrow. In fact, they get 4 overthrows. Poor backing up there by the Barbados Royals. So that's 6 runs to the total. And the score moves up now to 99 for 2. So that was bad. That was bad. The fielder charging. Who is that fielder that charging there? It looks like Kevin Wickham. I don't think that person is in the playing 11. So it was a slow delivery from Simon, tucked into the onside. They came back for 2. The return came in at the bowler's end and he sighted it. Raman Simmons sighted the return, and that caused what it resulted in the overthrow. Simmons over the wicket, bowls to Pooran down the leg side, wide again. This is a bat. Oh, no signal from the umpire. He probably touched something. Pooran can't be. Oh, yes, the signal finally come. Finally, the signal came. And so now it's none for 22 from 2.2 overs. This is not a good over for the young man. 9 runs from 2 deliveries. His first 2 overs went for only 13 runs. So that brought up the Trinbago Knight Riders 100. What I said, 180 plus or minus 5. Okay, so I am on track there. I think I'm on track. Down the leg side again from Raman Simmons. Let's wait this time. No signal this time. Oh, it's a replay. It must be a replay. Yes, it was a replay. Simmons bowled to Pooran, slower delivery, pulls it down to mid-wicket. The 2nd and 1, it comes in now to the cock at the keeper's end, and the score is 101 for 2 after 12.3 overs. I just wanted to make the point that if Simmons is sighting his own return, is bowling, the return comes in, and he sighted. Instead of catching it or collecting it, he chooses to sight it. I don't have a problem. I don't have a challenge if it goes for 4 overthrow. Because if you don't want to field your own bowling, then how you expect others to field it? He's over the wicket, ball slow delivery to Pollard. He swings a mile before and he's out bowled. The bat went to square leg. Wicked, beautiful slow delivery there by Raman Simmons. It was well disguised, and Pollard was through the shot a hour before the delivery reached him, and it knocked back his thumb, and the bat flew out of his hands and almost take out the umpire. Nonetheless, everyone are okay, and Pollard goes beautifully bowled by Simmons. He went for 17 from 19 deliveries. bowled by Simmons. So the Trinbago Knight Riders captain is out. He struggled tonight. 17 from 19 deliveries. They bowled well to him. So Andy Bourne think 171. Okay, fine. I don't have any issue with that. I think it's 180 plus or minus 5. So anywhere between 175 and 185. Patrick Lambert is saying that my predicted score is 185 runs. Good. Lovely. I love it. I love it. Score, please. Good night. Enter Irish. It's 102 for 3. I think it's 102 for 3. 102. Either 102 or 101. So I guess I guess you'd have heard the score then, because yes, that was a long time. You do not find Akil. No, Arville, don't get me wrong. I highly rate him as a bowler. He's highly rated. He's the number 2 ranked T20 bowler in the world. But you're getting me wrong. Is that I'm saying that I am not a fan of any individual player. I rate their performances as Roman Simmons bowled to Russell, drives to mid-off, and there's no run. I praise their performances. I critique their performances. So when the performances are good, I praise them. When they are poor, I critique them. But I'm not a fan of any single player. I'm a fan of the West Indies team as a collective. So it's different from saying, because I said I'm not a fan of Hussain, it doesn't mean that I don't think he's consistent. I think he's very consistent. I think he's a good bowler. As Russell pulled this away down to mid-wicket, they got a singer. The score moves up to 102 for 3. Am I making sense? Mrs. Brown? Am I making sense? Or are you not listening? Okay, thank you. Mrs. Brown. So, yes, so Robert Mullins was given it. Yes, okay, so we are far behind. Yes, the champion, that was a very, very good slow delivery. Orville Mandy said, if we are looking someone to play the anchor role in T20 cricket squad, should Marlon Samuel was doing whom would you suggest? I thank you for the question, Orville Mandy, and I really like this. I really liked it. I like it. I appreciate it. 103 for 2, 102 for 3 after 13 overs. I still think that they will get somewhere between 175 and 185. Am I giving myself, well, Jason Older, they may get more than that. Older over the wicket, bowls to Russell, defends back to the bowler on the offside of the pitch, and there's no run. The score remains 102 for 3. I'm thinking about what you said, Orville Monday. I really enjoying this, Orville. I really enjoy it. Yes, Mikel, it was a very good slow delivery. 101 for 3. Older over the wicket, bowls to Russell, pull straight down the ground. Let's see, the fielder comes around. He did not time it. That's Roughman Powell. They go through for a single. It's now 103 for 3. Mandy, this is how I'm going to respond to your question. I believe that as T20 game evolve, there is the need for that type of player, that Marlon Samuels type of player, is not. I think it is. I think it has phased out. So there's no longer the need for Marlon Samuels type of player in T20 cricket. I think it has phased out. Even if you have that type of player now, he still would have to be going at probably at 133. He couldn't be going at the 95 or the 100 that Marlon Samuels was going, and then wait for the last 5 overs to push it, to try and lift the run rate. if you have that type of player in today's cricket, he will still at least have to go at 133. And he will have to be consistently older over round the wicket balls to Pooran, who steered it away down to third man for a singer. The score goes up to 104 for 3. And for that player to be in your team, he will have to be consistent. He'll have to be averaging late 30s, early 40s. To play the Marlon Samuels role, you'll have to be at a strike rate of 130 and above, and he'll have to be averaging late 30s, like 39, 38, 40, 41, or 42 for you to have that player. That's my view on it. Jason Older bowled a slow delivery to Andre Russell, swings with all his might, but he mistimed it. It goes down to the fielder on the backward square leg boundary for another singer. It's 105 for 3 after 13.4 overs. Nigel Brown said, I don't know what the score would be, but if Trinbago make 169, Royals will make 170. Love it, Nigel Brown, love it. Frank McComb is saying 178. Let's go, boys. I love it. I love it. I love the feedback, Frank. Older, round the wickets to Pooran, who missed bottom edge this one to short third man, and they go through for a single. He was looking to pull that. It bottom edge down to short third man for a singer. 106 for 3 after 13.5 overs. Good night. How are you? Robert Mullins is saying, Orville, Shea, Opa, Ruston, Chase. Okay, good. I don't have an issue with your with that suggestion, Robert Mullins. Over the wicket, bowls to Russell, dugged out. It goes to mid-wicket. They still go through for a single. The return comes in. Beat Older, but this time it was backed up into the outfield and only 1 run. So 107 for 3 after 14 overs. I still think that they will get somewhere between 175 and 185. So Robert Mullins, I do not have an issue with your answer. The only thing I would say is the what you call is the matrix, is the numbers that I gave earlier. That batsman will still have to be averaging above will still have to be striking at above 130, or averaging somewhere around 40. So I don't have an issue with you choosing those two. Good night, Coretta Singh. I'm happy to have you here. And she's saying, good night, everyone. Barbados all the way. Nice. Hello, Robin. How you doing? Robin is saying hello. Robin, you heard the comments about Narayan earlier. How do you respond to that one? 107 for 3. McCoy is going to pick up the attack. I'm not seeing any cricket. I'm seeing this young lady. What's her name again? Over the wicket comes McCoy. Bowl down the leg side to Russell. Let's see. Wide signal. 108 for 3. With over number 15 about to commence. As the first delivery was wide. Alex Jordan is her name. She's interviewing the president of Guyana. And wonderful man who invests a lot in cricket. You make a lot of sense to me because this is the way I feel about politics. Short delivery looks to pull. Taken on the body, they go through for a singer. The score moves up to 109 for 3. Patrick Lambert said, you make a lot of sense to me because this is the way I feel about politics. All right, thank you. Thank you for the compliment, Patrick. Thank you. And Never Isaac think they will make 169. Let me apologize for going solo. Andre just could not be here, and that's why I started after the 10th over so that I will go through. During the innings break, I will play a 2-minute interview from Chanel Henry. I will also give you the score in the match between West Indies and Australia again today. Australia won. Dramatic collapse from the West Indies. Absolutely dramatic collapse. You wouldn't believe. Obed McCoy over the wicket, bowls to Poor, and he strokes this out into the offside. They go through for a singer. The score moves up to 10, 1 out 10 for 3 after 14.2 overs. I want to apologize for not acknowledging Poor and 50. I don't remember when it came up. I'm paying so much attention to the chat, and it's like I'm ignoring some of the cricket. So Pooran is on 55 from 42 deliveries. Russell is on 4 from 7 deliveries. McCoy over the wicket, bowls to Russell, slower delivery, wide signal by the umpire, 111 for 3. So they are on Nelson. So Pooran 55 came up off 42 deliveries, while Russell is on 4 from 7 deliveries, 111 for 3 after 14.2 overs. Obed McCoy is in his second over. And we saw where in this second spell after the drinks break, the bowlers, except for Jason Older, the other bowlers before the drinks break bowl well. McCoy bowled short to Russell, look to pull, taken on the body. They will go through for a quick single, Pooran called him through. Let's watch the signal from the umpire, leg by. So Russell remains on 4 from 8 deliveries. Pooran is on 55 from 42, 112 for 3 after 14.3 overs. So before the drinks break, all the other bowlers bowl well except for Jason Older. Now after the drinks break, Jason Older seems to be the only one that has been bowling very well. Orville Mundy saying, what are your views on Ruston Chase? Coming to you, I know them, but I'm just watching as the coach of the Royals. Not happy about something there. Shouldn't it be 3? It's only 3 deliveries out of the over. Over the wicket, bowls to Pooran, and he pulls this high in the air, down toward backward square leg over the boundary for 6. Oh, 1 bounce. Sorry, 1 bounce. So he will move up now to 59 from 43 deliveries, and it's 116 for 3. So that was a back of the arm, slower delivery from Obed McCoy, and Pooran pulled it away, down back with a square leg, 1 bounce. For a moment, I thought it went all the way, but it was 1 bounce, and it went for 4. So he's on 59 now. The score is 116 for 3 after 4.4 overs. Pooran seconds. Obed McCoy over the wicket, ball short, wide to Pooran. They will. Wow, the umpire said that one is below the shoulder. I would like to see that again because I really think that it was above the shoulder, it was above the head. But let's see. It was a slow delivery. It was a looping bouncer, tennis ball bounce. But let's see what will happen. I love it. I love. Where are you all the while, Arville? I love your questions. I love them. McCoy over the wicket, bowls to Pooran. Outside the half stump, he flashes this to the man at cover. That's Rovman Powell. Cannot score. 116 for 3 after 15 overs. Pooran is on 59. With him, Andre Russell, who is on 4 from 8 deliveries. That's a strike rate of only 50. So for now, Ruston Chase for me is in my squad for both white ball. Is in both white ball squads. I think that he has, for a long while, he has generally been underrated as a white ball cricketer. He has been poor as a test cricketer, but his white ball record is outstanding, very good. He is probably, I'm doing this from memory, and if someone like Michael Douglas is in the chat, he can tell me. Of all our spinners, I think that Ruston Chase might have the lowest economy. Not only our spinners, of all our bowlers, Ruston Chase might have the lowest economy in T20 cricket. Let's watch his Naveem Ulak in his third over now. He's going to bowl to Russell. He's up bowl to Russell wide, 117 for 3. Once again, another over started with a wide delivery. So Ruston Chase was my player of the T20 World Cup for the West Indies. I have said that. It's my opinion, my views. He was my player of the tournament. He did not play it so well against South Africa. However, you cannot drop a man after performing poorly in one series when he was the outstanding player in the previous series. Olak bowls to Russell and Russell drives to the man at the edge of the circle at extra cover, and there is no run. The score remains at 117 for 3. So those are my views on Ruston Chase. Very good white ball cricketer, poor red ball cricketer. Should be in the West Indies squads, both white ball squads. He has a lot to contribute. I think I can't tell, apart from the South Africa series, I cannot tell the last time that Ruston Chase has a poor white ball series. He has been good, very good. Envoy, good to have you here again, man. As you well, Envoy, our guest from South Africa, always supporting the Barbados Royals. As you know, the Barbados Royals they dropped Maharaj. Over the wicket comes Naveen Ulap, bowls to Andre Russell, bottom edge through to the keeper, and there is no run. It's 117 for 3. Russell really struggling. Should he look to turn over the strike to Pooran here? And just get the adrenaline going. Just run hard. Run hard, get the body moving. You know, although if he's 10 deliveries, he should be going by now. But probably should be looking to turn over the strike to Pooran. Let's see, though. Russell is Russell. He can take this match away from any bowling attack. Wula, over the wicket, bowls to Russell, wide, 118 for 3. So wide here. So that's the second wide of the over. He's looking to nail that that line wide outside the off stump, but he's not nailing it. You know, and so he has bowled 2 wides out of the over thus far. As they show Raheem Cornwall, I will definitely love to see him bowl. Listen, I'm just here to tell you that we are going to see a Quinton and Miller masterclass. Wow, wow, wow. Well, Envoy, you'll have to deal with someone like Sheldon Smith. You know, this is going to be a hard-fought game, but TKR as the edge after batting first. Thank you very much, Sheldon. Hulak bowls to Russell, who played this away down towards cover. McCoy gave chase just outside the 30-yard circle, and they get a singer. The score will now moves up to 119 for 3, and this may be good for the Trinbago Knight Riders. Sheldon, what do you think? Daniel Providence is saying TKR all the way. Samuel Burgos is saying TKR will make 200. Well, you know, as I always said, Samuel, you're entitled to your own opinion. I don't think they will get 200 tonight. Definitely don't think they will get 200 tonight. But then, what do I know? You may well be right, and I'm wrong. So, Navi Mulak now says comes in over the wicket, bowls to Pooran, who looks to pull, taken on the body, and there is no run. It's 119 for 3 after 15.4 overs. So did that take him on the helmet? It seemed to have taken him on the body. Did it come off the body and hit him on the helmet? Let's us see. No, it's okay. It hit him right here. But this is good enough. This is very interesting because there's now a twist to this match, because clearly this pitch, when you go hard into the pitch, back of a length, it is proven very difficult to score on. And Trinbago Knight Riders have 2 spinners, three spinners, some say 2. Hulak bowls to Pooran, back of a length again, and he flat batted this down to long on for Powell to field. The score goes up to 120 for 3. So what we're having here is that when the bowler go hard into the pitch, hit the pitch hard, bang, back of a length, the batsmen are finding it very difficult to score. And so they are bowling the seamers, and maybe that's why Cornwall has not bowled. And so it's going to be very interesting, because I think Trinidad, they're playing Hines, they're playing Russell. Are they playing another seam or they're playing 3 spinners? This Salam Akil. So Pollard will have a lot of work to do, and definitely he will take in some pace off the ball. Ulak bowls to Russell, pitched up. He looks to flat bat it, got the on the hedge. They go through for a single. At the end of over number 16, they are 121 for 3. So we expect Pollard, because they have David to come, they have Hussein, they have Salam Akil, Narayan already out, Terrence Hines, Andre Russell. They are dependent on spin. It's going to be very interesting. It's very, very, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Arvid Mundy said, I feel Chase is more level-headed, more so for his all-round ability. Thank you for your perspective. Oh, Robin, I was a bit concerned with TKR batting first because they elected to bowl most of the time. However, the team batting first in Guyana this year went on to win most of the times. Thank you, thank you, Robin, for pointing that out. And it's thank you for pointing that out. No, I don't hear the comment about Narayan. I just reach home and tune in. Well, they are saying that Narayan is the word that was used in the chat, not my word that is chucking. Tikshana to bowl his final over, and again, this is the third consecutive over that is starting with a wide delivery. Or is it fourth? The fourth. Raman, Obed McCoy, Tikshana, who just bowled that over just now, Navi Mullah, the fourth consecutive over. Tikshana bowled a full toss to Russell, who looks to pull. He bottom edge it onto his pad. They go through for a single. The score moves up to 123 for 3 after one delivery in over number 17. Nigel Brownie said, has the team been selected as yet? No, but I picked my team yesterday. It's on the homepage. You can tune into it. I probably will put up my team. I will pick 2 different squads, as this one is swept away past Cornwall down to the boundary for 4. So they're swept away to the right of Raheem Cornwall, and he just turned to pick it up in the boundary. Probably someone else would have stopped it, but we all know, we give Cornwall that, hopefully he makes it up with the bat. That's what the Barbados Royals will make. But E2 is having a very poor series because that was not far away from him. Someone could have pulled out the slide and stopped that one. Those girls are going, and they are going hard. Tikshana bowls to Puran, who hit the side in the air, over long on for 6. Lovely shot. So back of the length was Tikshana, probably upset that ball previously went for 4. And Puran hit that high and hard over long on for 6 runs, bringing the score up now to 133 for 3. So Puran, the thing is, can Puran get another century? So I'm going to release my squad during the break. I'm going to show you my 2 squads. So in the break, I will put up my 2 squads in the drinks break. So there's the interview. There are the 2 squads, and then Tikshana bowls to Puran again. Oh, there is a replay. I thought for a moment there, I thought it as I saw it pass Cornwall. So 133 now. 133 for 3 after 16.3 overs. Puran is on 70. Can he make 100 again? There are 21 deliveries remaining in the innings. If he faced 15 out of those 21, can he score at a strike rate of 200 off those 15 deliveries? He's well capable of doing that. And after falling short of half a century on so many occasions, I'm sure he'll want to make 100. as Tishana bowls to him and he flat batted it down the onside of the pitch. The bowler off stopped it and then have to get up and run after it. And they got a singer. It's 134 for 3. 134 for 3. So he has hit the most sixes in this over also. In this tournament, 33. It's going to be a 6 rate. Quinton de Kock is on 27. Shimron Myers on 27. 71 is he from 50 deliveries. So can he get to 100? He needs 29 more. 20 deliveries remaining in the innings. Tishana bowls to Andre Russell, flat batted this. Down towards long off. He's not timing the ball at all today. He's really, really struggling. You know, and probably 135 for 3. They got another singer there. I'd want to see Russell change his approach in this innings. I'm not talking about general overall. In this innings, I want to see him look to time the ball some more instead of trying to bulldoze it and see if that will help him to get, you know, instead of pure muscle Russell. Tishana balls to Puran who cuts away down towards the field and the cover boundary for a singer. 136 for 3 at the end of over number 17. Puran and 72 from 51 deliveries will keep the strike. Russell is on 8 from 14 deliveries. And that's the end of Tishana's spell. He has bowled 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 33. 136 for 3. No, the team has not been selected as yet, but I selected my team and it will, Mikel, the squads that I selected, it's going to be very close. It's going to be very close. Yes, man, Chase will always be in the white ball team. Patrick Lambert is saying, I don't know if Sunil is out of form, but he batted magnificently in the IPL. Bigger money, better performance. I want to say that. I just think that he's out of form. I think Sunil Narayan is a very proud man, and they want to win this. The Trinbago Knight Riders want to win this. You know, they want to win this, and it's also very important that the IPL draft should be next month, November, and the franchises are able to retain 6 players. And I'm sure Narayan would want to play good in the CPL so that he all right. Put it this way. I think that he's going to be retained by the Calcutta Knight Riders. I think so. That's my opinion. But if he played well in the CPL, it confirmed it more. Because you never know human beings, you know. Somebody in the Calcutta Knight Rider management might say, but you know Narayan losing it. You might never know. And you don't want that. And Narayan don't want that other. Simmons bowled to Puran. He hit this down to mid-wicket over the boundary for 6. So there was Raman Simmons pitching up. Full toss, misses length, and it went over deep mid-wicket for 6. You have to go back of a length into the pitch. Don't look to bowl in the Yorker, else you're going to travel far away. So Puran now moves up now to 78. He's high up a second consecutive 100. He's definitely high enough. Dropped there by that volunteer. She dropped it. It was a dolly, but she dropped it. Let's watch now. Puran is on 78. He's definitely high enough the 100. Raman over the wicket, bowls to Puran, who pulls again, high in the air, same direction, 6 more. She didn't attempt to catch it this time. Oh, it went further this time. And so Puran begins to motor along now. Definitely now, 84 from 53 deliveries. I think the 100 is on, you know. Then Cambridge say we might have to import that particular batsman if Hope don't qualify. Glenn Canberra, I don't understand. I wish you would qualify your statement. Russell needs to bat out. Roman Simmons ball to Pooran again. Pitch drop 6 more. Same that. Oh my God. It was a replay. Sorry. My apology. My apology, please. I apologize. It was a replay. Russell needs to bat outside the crease as the ball isn't coming through fast enough for his bat speed. Thank you, Robin Simmons. What do you think about I saying that he probably need to look to time the ball tonight instead of muscles it? Thank you for that suggestion. I think Robin Simmons lost his run up here now, but he still bowled a slow delivery to Pooran, who flat batted it down to long on for a single. The score goes up to 149 for 3, with 3 deliveries to come in over number 18. Pooran is an 85. And I think he's going to get the 100 here now. Russell comes into strike. Robert Mullins is saying TKR can't handle the slow bowling tonight. Or is it the pitch? I think it's a pitch, you know. I think it's a pitch. Samuel Burgess is saying, once Nicky P stay to the end, a century and 200. All right. I still think they won't get 200, but I really think that he will get to the 100. Robin is saying 2 spinners and a mango pitcher. Yorker played away, down to third man by Russell for 4. So Simmons pitched up there, and that was dug out by Russell, down to third man for 4. The score moves up now to 153 for 3 after 17.4 overs. You know, Samuel Burgess, I still don't think they will get to 200. But I am not going to rule it out now. I still don't think they will get there. I think they will get anywhere between 175 and 185. But it cannot be ruled out. Jason will have a over to bowl. Simmons bowl to Russell, who swings at this one. I don't know where it goes, but it drops somewhere in front of him. They go through for a single. Was it leg by or bottom edge? 154 for 3. 1 delivery to coming over number 18. Pooran, who's on 85 from 54 deliveries, comes into strike now. Russell is on 13 from 16 deliveries. TKR winning the toss and decided to bat first, are 154 for 3 after 17.5 overs. Simmons walked back to the top of his mark. So I really don't rule out the 200 now, but I still think that is 185 max. Roger Tong is saying Narayan is our mango picker. Wow. Darrell Samlal is saying 260. No. They won't reach 216. I doubt it. Roman Simmons bowled to Pooran outside the off stump. He flat batted this to the edge of the circle for another single at the end of over number 18. They are 155 for 3. 2 overs to come. Jason Older, this is a key over. This over is going to be very, very key. Absolutely key over. I think this one will be. They are 155 for 3. Pooran is on 86 from 55 deliveries, 5 4s and 5 6s. While Andre Russell is not out, 14 from 16 deliveries, only 1 4. That's a strike rate of less than 90. But you know what? Russell hit 3 6s from 3 deliveries, and all of a sudden, that strike rate will go up to probably 160, 170. So let's see what will happen. Jason Older, I think, is going to bowl his 4th and final over. None for 35 thus far from his 3 overs. And I think Navim Ulak will finish. So Jason Older will bowl the 19th and Navim Ulak will bowl the 20th. Robin Simmons said, well, all I have to say is we are Narayan up. I have a lot of fruit trees and he don't know how to climb. So he have to find another way to pick them. Okay. Yeah, lyrics. Donald Popo said, good evening, Carlton. Welcome to the show. I appreciate you here. Donald Popo. Valerie R is also saying, good evening, Mr. Brown. I appreciate it. And Robin is saying, I like Pooran approach in this game as he had to assess and adjust on this pitch. Well said, Robin. That is true. Something I have been open to see from him on a consistent basis. So they choose Ulak to bowl instead of Older. I thought they were going to go with Older for the 19th over. And he starts with a wide again, as expected. So the wide after the very first delivery of over number 19. This is like a virus catching the Barbados Royals bowlers. 156 for 3, 12 deliveries to come. 12 twos, 24. That would make it exactly 180. He seems to be insured a par score. Ulak bowls to Puran, who looks to paddle the taken and the body. The ball dropped just in front of him. Russell wanted the singer, but there was none. 156 for 3. I've never seen Puran play that shot, you know. Frank is saying he thinks that 178. Ray Phillips is saying Simmons is impressive. Okay, Ray Simmons, I have no issues with one opinions, you know, and you giving your own opinions. I think he bowled well also, you know. I don't have any. I always welcome others' opinion, and I respect everyone's opinion. Short to poor and cut away. Down to third man for 4. He moves into the 90s. Exactly 90 from 57 deliveries. The score will now move up to 160 for 3 after 18.2 overs. I think someone said 216 a few minutes ago. I respect the person saying 216. I disagree, but I respect it because he has a right to his opinion. So Ray Phillips, I take your opinion. I respect your opinion. Patrick Lambert is saying strange things does happen, but I can't see how on earth his pick will not be secured. Rastan Chase, yes, man. Rastan Chase pick is definitely secure. Russell, not Russell. Poor and Sekers as Ulak bowl to him. And he drive this down to the field that long on for a singer. He's tempting them for the overthrow because he wants as many deliveries as possible. 91 now with 9 deliveries remaining in the innings. I think that he will get at least 4 of those deliveries, and he's going to hit a 6 out of one of those. So I think the 100 is on the card. Surely no. 161 for 3. 3 deliveries to coming over number 19. Yes, that is true. I think they're going now. The champion is saying back-to-back 100 is on the way. Definitely. I think so too, the champion. I think so too. Samuel Burgess is saying, you are so fair with your commentary. Much respect. Well, thank you, Samuel Burgess. Thank you very much. I'm telling the truth, Samuel Burgess. When I read that a while ago, I felt a cold chill. I thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. I try my best. And that's why when you heard I saying that I don't really, I don't have a favorite cricketer, it's a mindset to react to what I'm seeing and not what I conceive up in my mind or what I want it to be. I try to always react. So Navarro, welcome. It's a long time I haven't seen Navarro, Abraham. He said 197. You think 197? Daniel Providence said, Carlton, a man of good knowledge. Keep it coming, bro. Thank you. Respect to you. Navi Mulak ball to Paula, to Poor and taken on the pad, loud appeal. I think they're going to review this one. I think if it him on the full and with only 1 over to go and they have 1 review leaving, Paul must go up with it. Yes, man, you have to go up with it. I think this is very close enough because I think it hit him on the full. Nilo Alexander is saying, this score is not good enough by TKR. They need at least 190 to defend. Nilo Alexander just don't want TKR to win any at all, man. I understand. I don't have an issue with that. There are some teams like Manchester City. I always want Manchester City to lose. Yes, back in the days before. Oh, it's not a no ball. Back in the days before Manchester City's was Arsenal. Nowadays, I always want Manchester City to lose. So I understand, Niall Alexander, you don't mean anything bad. You just did a pitch outside. I can't see the leg stump. I'm trying to. No bat involved. It pitched outside leg, I think, outside leg. I think it pitched outside leg. Let's watch the replay. Sad that Russell is a timing is totally off. Yes, outside leg as I suggested. Trinbago Knight saying Pooran is in the form of his life. Yes, I agree. So yes, so I really want to see Russell more like to just adjust and say that, I'm not really connecting today, So let me look and try to play the ball, run hard, and see if that can get me going. Just try to. It's more than just tip and run, but when I say tip and run, you understand what I mean. And probably that will just get him going, So it's going to be interesting now. Pooran is at 91. 7 deliveries to come. He's going to face at least 3 or 4 of those deliveries. And he's going to hit one of them for 6. Don't worry about it. One of them are going to go for 6. 162 for 3. So let's watch now. Naveen Ulak comes in, bowls to Pollard, swings, misses outside the half stump, goes through to the keeper, and there is no run at the end of over number 19. 162 for 3 with Pooran on 91. So Pooran on 91, I think from 60 deliveries, 6 4s and 5 6s, while Russell is on 15 from 17 deliveries, 1 4. I would love your feedback. With 6 deliveries to go, should Russell look to give Pooran the strike, or should he look to hit 36 out of the over? Give me your feedback. Very interesting. What would you do if you are the striker now? Jason Ola is going to bowl this over. Your commentary is better than the CPL live commentary. Always look to hear your commentary. Thank you very much, Arvil Monday. I tried my best. I appreciate it. I really, and those nice comments keep me going. Well, Obed McCoy is it. Over the wicket, bowls to Russell. Hit this high in the air, down towards mid-wicket, 6 runs. 168. So first 6 there by Russell. It's very interesting. What would you do? What going through your mind? Should Russell give Pooran at least 3 deliveries, or should he look to score as many as possible? Patrick Lambert is saying Pooran played with some brains. True, having gone in a shell after 24 and 2 overs, he kept his wicket intact. Yes. Vincent is saying 8 per over is par. But they're going to get, well, I said anywhere between 175 and 185. So I am on track here, What does that mean here? Well, they're checking the ball to ensure that is the same delivery. If I'm poor and I'm going down to, what? It's a tricky one. What would you do? I'm going to, it's a tricky one. Russell and Pollard broke the momentum. Trinbago Knight is saying. Those Pollard and Russell, they struggled tonight. Once Nicky P faced the last 3 balls, he will get 100. Well, Samuel Burgess, but I think so too. But I'm saying, what should Russell do? Should Russell deliberately give him the strike, or should Russell try to score as many as possible for his team? So Michael is saying, no time to think about personal record. Try to hit every ball for 6. So that's Michael saying. And Willie Bettel is saying, good job. I like your comment. I appreciate it, Willie. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So what does that mean here? Well, I read Nilo is saying, that's if Russell hands over the strike. But what would you do, Nilo? That's what I'm asking. What would you do? Would you try to hit every ball for 6? I always have a problem with West Indian batsmen when the ticket is not when the wicket is not coming on, such as Russell. Yeah, the adjustment needed to be made. Patrick Simmet, fair point. Fair point. Always respect others' view. Sheldon Simmet is saying 6-6. All right. So Sheldon Simmet and without no. What's the word I'm using? Sheldon Simmet is such a. Sheldon Simmet has been on this channel when I have less than 100 subscribers. He's a die-hearted Trinbago Knight Riders, Trinidad Red Force fan, West Indies fans. He's die-hearted. They don't come more. They don't come more die-hearted than Sheldon Simmet, and he's here saying that he thinks that Russell should go for 6-6. So I take your point. SON said, no, it's not about getting 100. It's about as many runs as possible. So most persons, I don't know what is happening, but it seems like something is happening. Can someone in the chat, Michael, can you tell me? Patrick Lambert say, go for the 6-6s. Okay. So that the last one there, Russell won and off the bat. So what has happened here? Are people leaving the field? I don't know what is happening. It's 168 for 3. Michael Douglas is saying this is an eliminator. So they are coming off the field. What's the issue here? They are coming off the field. Can someone tell me what is happening after one deliveries? After one day, is it a light problem? Is it a light problem or what? What is happening? Can someone please tell me? Is it a light problem or something? Because I don't see any rain falling, so I'm guessing that it is a light problem. So let me read. So Willie Bettel is saying, listening to you from Puerto Rico, from Dominica. Thank you, Willie Bettel. You know, Dominica, Dominica is a beautiful place, man. Beautiful place. I think I have some images here of landing in Dominica when I was there during the World Cup. I think I passed through Dominica. I was on my way to where? I was on my way to somewhere. Coming from somewhere. Yeah, but it's a beautiful place. What the thing about what frightened me when I landed in Dominica is the vibration of the aircraft, because the pilot seemed like he probably have to pull hard on the brake to let it to stop immediately, because the airport is so short. And when you are taking off, as soon as you lift up off the runway, it's like the runway ends at the edge of the sea. It's you know. So beautiful place though, Willie. Robin is saying that I would give Pooran the strike, the man who going to have to continue. But if I was Russell and I'm struggling, I will give my wicket long time for someone else to have a go. You know, but Russell, you know, that 1-6 put him to 20 from 18 deliveries. You know, so that 1-6 and all of a sudden he's striking at 108, 110. So it's very interesting. So I'm is there anyone in the chat can tell me what's going on? Patrick Simmet says runs on the board. Well, let's Frank Macum. Pooran prove himself. Hit ball, Russell. We need runs. Let's go to teamwork. So yes, so Frank Pooran, it doesn't matter about the century. Right now it's hitting ball. It's just unfortunate that with 5 deliveries remaining, there's a floodlight failure or something. That's what it appears to me. If there's a light failure, I can imagine how distraught, how very, very distraught the president is right now, you know. Patrick Simit is saying runs on the board is more important than individual. Yes. Ason Martin is saying Russell should turn over the strike. And this is what, I always say, this is what I love. The different viewpoints, the different opinions. People, and you respect each other's opinion, you respect different perspective. The thing I always said, if all of us agree, you can imagine how boring this world would be. If all of us love the same woman or the same lady, can you imagine if all of us love the same lady? Or as men, forgive me, ladies, it's because I'm a male why I'm saying ladies. Because can you imagine if every lady loves me? You can imagine what trouble I would be in Mrs. Brown. So different opinions, that's what. Oh, thank you, thank you very much, Michael Douglas. As I suspected, the stadium light is going on and off. Yes, they are leaving. Thank you. So the light is the light coming back on? Where I saw there, it looks like the light is coming back on. Russell should go for the runs. It's all about getting the maximum. Yeah, thank you very much, Andy, who is saying that the lights are out. If he gets it, this would be a better turn. That is true of Vincent Norton. It would be a much better turn. Definitely. And Michael is saying power outage. Alec Mohammed is saying Gaia needs a sabotage us. Galen Evans, how are you? Will you be at the match tomorrow night? Thank you for the update. Yeah, as I suspected. So is saying someone didn't pay the electricity bill. Could that be the case? Could it be that the guy in a power company, is that what's their name? The guy in a power company said, I am going to shut this down, and you have to send the check come before I turn it on, and I'm shutting it. I'm not going to shut it down in the middle of the Guyana match because the backlash will be too great. But I'm going to shut it down in the middle of the eliminator. And I need a check. I don't need a check. I need the money to be wired in my account before I turn back on the light. Is that what the power company is saying? Mikel said that they are trying to embarrass President Ali. Wow, yeah, that's again, I love it, different perspective. We just respect each of them. With 5 balls to go, it don't matter who is on strike. The goal is to maximize as much as you can. Agree with you. I agree with those sentiments. So we just look at now. That is the. So Trinbago Knight Riders team, David Hussein. Oh, Jordan. Jordan is the third seamer. That's what I was thinking about. Jordan is the third seamer. Because I think this pitch is going to be more suited for seamers than spinners tonight. So that was the points table. That was the points table before. And this now doesn't matter. The slates of white clean. So as you see there, third and fourth are playing. So that was this is not what I want to show. I think I want to show the leading run scorer. I think this is the one that I want to show. The leading run scorers in the tournament at this stage. And so Puran was on 413 before tonight. How many is now? 91? So that's 500. That is good, man. Is this the first time 500 is being scored in the CPL? Can someone tell me? Is this the first time we are having 500? Turn on the lights when Nicky P gets his 100. We will pay the bill. Samuel Burgess is a good negotiator. I know. So here's the guy on a power company saying that, listen to me, we're not turning on the light unless you wire the money into our account and we confirm that it's in our account. But Samuel Burgess, who is negotiating on the other side, said, no, Nicky Peel have to get 100 first and then we pay the bill. So if you don't turn on the light now and let the man get his 100, we are not paying the bill. And we are one of your biggest customers, especially this time of the year. You are going to lose for the next 5 to 6 days. You are going to lose hundreds of thousands of dollars if you don't turn on back those lights. Which one you prefer? Vincent is saying, I'm hearing they are lighting kangers. Oh, they're gonna light kangers. Oh my Lord. You heard it, Mrs. Brown? They're going to light kangers to lit the ground so that the cricket can play. Okay, so you're saying they are back on the field. It's about. Okay, good. You Miller is saying that they are back on the field. That is good. Interesting. It's about us, not only Mr. Halley. Yes, Vincent. Thank you, Cheyenne. The second to score 500. Was it Ayub? Who was it? Who was the first? Was it Sheo? Who was the first? Can you tell me, Cheyenne? I hope I pronounce your name correctly. Cheyenne. So Puran is the second to score 500. Oh, the place look lit again. So I can, yes. The place definitely look lit. The faces of the spectators are look bright again. A beautiful Guyanese young girl here. Or the bank still look dark? No, it's look like it's getting bright again. Yes, the lights are coming up. I'm seeing the lights coming up. So 5 deliveries to go. It's a different match. So they are showing a different match. I will be. All right. So let me do some things here. So here we have Jansen Charles is the second leading run scorer. So you realize that on this I have Nicholas Puran at number 2, but that is because the cock was at number 1, but now he's clearly at number 2. So they are showing some different cricket here. But Puran would have now gone to number 1. So the bowling thus far, Gudakesh Moti is the leading West Indies bowler. Samuel Burgess is saying, okay, Nicky P and Russell has paid the bill. But I'm not seeing what I'm seeing. Are they coming back on the field? Ray Phillips is saying that Trinidad will be kicking themselves for not making a better effort to push the score in the middle overs. Can we get up to 17,500 subscribers tonight? Let's see if we can get up to 17,500 tonight, no? Let's see if we can do that. So Gudakesh Moti here is the leading wicket taker. It's good to see, so Jason Older is at number 5. Interesting. He's 16th overall, but he's 5th among West Indies bowlers. Jamur Small is asking, what's the score? It is 168 for 3 with 5 deliveries remaining, but there's a power outage at the ground. We are told that, well, no, we are just not told. We have been bantering that, is that the Guyana Power Company or whatsoever they name turn off the light and say that the management of GNS need to wire the outstanding light bill into their account and let them confirm it. And someone in the chat said that they heard that Kangaroos have been lit to continue the match, Jamur Small. So those are the things that we are hearing. So Puran though it's a 91 with 5 deliveries to go. But the spanner in the wheel is that Russell is on strike. So we are asking, should Russell try to hit as many sixes as possible? So here is it. So it's going to be very interesting. So now let's look at West Indies. Earlier today, West Indies played against Australia in their second and final warm-up match. Second and final warm-up match for the T20 World Cup. The first match will be on Friday morning, I think 5 o'clock, and we'll be here with a live watch-along for that match. We will do that match also. Australia batted first, and at one time, Australia were 44 for 5. Was it 44 for 5 or 45 for 4? But either one of those, West Indies was definitely in the driver's seat. However, Australia recovered and made 144 for 8 of their 20 overs. Ash Gardner made 31 from 31 deliveries. She hit 2 fours. Annabelle Sutherland made 38 from 28 deliveries. She hit 2 fours and 2 sixes. The very impressive Alia Alain, who I have a lot of time for, I said that she has surpassed Chanel Henry. I definitely think so. She got 2 for 34 from 3 overs. And Affle Fletcher, they call her Muma, she got 2 for 36 from 4 deliveries. When West Indies batted, and you won't be, well, some of you will believe, but when West Indies batted, they were 92 for 1. Yes, West Indies were 92 for 1. 92 for 1 West Indies. And when Canberra got out at 92 to make it 92 for 2. West Indies were bowled out for 109 in 17.5 overs. 92 for 1 and got bowled out for 109. They lost 9 wickets for 17 runs. Aidan Matthews made 42 from 46 deliveries, 6 fours and no sixes, while Quiana Joseph, she made 36 from 29 deliveries, 4 and 1 sixes. Alana King, 4 overs, 3.5 overs, 4 for 30. Alana King, as you know, bowled right arm leg spin. So it appears that leg spin is not only troubling the male, but it's also troubling the female mean. So 92 for 1 to be bowled out for 109. Very, very, very concerning. Very concerning there. Very, very disappointing. Absolutely disappointing. 778 watching on the 44 likes. Warrior, thank you for that, man. This is not good, man. Just click on the thumbs up button, man. Some nice comments have been coming in that I'm doing a good job and so on. So just show that by clicking on the like button. You know, it is a thumbs up button under the video. If you're watching on television, I don't know what to tell you to do it. I just don't know. But if you're on your laptop, your desktop, your tablet, your phone, just click on the thumbs up button under the video. You know, this. Sorry about that. Remember I was telling that West Indies were 92 for 1. All right, so I'm going to give you so they are 92 for 1. So I'm going to give you the scorecard. Ailey Matthews 42, Quiana Joseph 36. So they put on a good partnership of 68 runs for the first wicket. So those two added 68 for the first wicket. Then Canberra joined Matthews, and they added a further 24 runs. And so there were 92 for 1. So Matthews made 42. Quiana Joseph made 6. And now listen to this telephone number. Camber, 9. Deandra Dottin, Ducks. Shady Nation, 4. Nerissa Crofton, Ducks. Alia Lane, 1. Mandy Mangru, Ducks. Zadia James, 7 not out. Afi Fletcher, 3. And Charisma Ramarak, Ducks. So, so in that, there are 4 Ducks. Dottin for Ducks. Crofton, Nerissa Crofton for Ducks. Mandy Mangru for Ducks. And Charisma Ramarak for Ducks. None. After Quiana Joseph 36 and Ailey Matthews 42, no other batsman reach double figures. Dottin 9, Nation 4, Dottin Ducks, Nation 4, Crofton Ducks, Alia Lane 1, Mangru Ducks, Ramarat Ducks, Fletcher. So it was a very poor batting display by the West Indies team. I have a video for Chenille Henry. So this is Chenille Henry doing an interview. It was not after this match. It was a previous match because Chenille Henry made a 50 against India. We lost that match also. So we have lost both warm-up matches, one to Australia, one to India. And Friday morning, we play South Africa in the first match. And somebody was saying to me, why there were so many South Africans in our double PL, our double CPL, is because of exactly this. So let's see what will happen. So I'm going to play this interview with Chenille Henry. And as I said, this interview was from the first match. It was from the first match. So I'm looking for the interview, and there's Henry.
Yesterday was a pretty good outing personally. Of course, as a team, we would want to get into the habit of winning because, this is a World Cup. Today was just, a practice, a good run out for the girls, to see the test we're up against. And I'm pretty sure we come on the 4th or the next practice game, we will be ready. I just think, individually, I guess each person just needs to, just contribute a little bit here and there. And once we have that from all 11 who's on the field, of course, the team will be successful. So I think, going into the next practice game, even into the tournament, individual performances will be key. I mean, the heat, of course, it's always a challenge, but, it's something that we do all the time. So, of course, that's not an excuse. It was just about, that mentality of wanting it, that hunger mentality. And once you could, get through just those little obstacles and, go out there and do what's needed for the team, then we will be successful. But, it's always good to feel a ball coming off the bat. Of course, once you can also contribute to the score, and help your team be successful, that's always good. But leading into a tournament, once you feel good as a batter, and you can go there and know that you have the mentality, the winning mentality, and everything will just fall into place. So I think it's just about continue to bat as many balls as possible, trying some new stuff, and of course, once you get that everything right, success will follow.
Yes, there was Chenille, and she made a point about the temperature in the UAE. I recall Sunday night I was talking about that probably Guyana had not recovered from the heat, and somebody said they are cricketers, they're used to it. I made a point that I understand that and I agree with that. And there's Chenille Henry, like it's almost like she's saying that I heard you, Mr. Brown. We used to the heat. Although it's very hot, it is something that we used to. So, so Chenille Henry just bringing out that point. Robin said, who knows Russell may find this time? Yeah, that's a good one, Robin. That's a very, very good one. And so SO is saying, we need to develop more leg spinners in the Caribbean, both in men's and women game. Yes, we have a very good female leg spinner, well, Affle Fletcher have served us well, but I think that Naya Latchman is a very good leg spinner, and I really think that she should be, someone who is in every West Indies squad going forward. I really think so, and I have said it many times. I cannot understand why Fafana Millington, the Guyana half spinner, is not in this West Indies squad. She's the best bowler in the Caribbean as a female. And I don't take back that. I don't take back that, and I won't apologize. She's the very best bowler that we have in the Caribbean as a female, for Farmer Millington from Guyana. And I cannot understand why she's not in the West Indies squad. No way I cannot understand. Not only her performance, she's turning the ball. She's probably our only off, because Ramarak and Ashmini Munisar, they are really straight. They are not turning. And Fafama Millington can turn the ball. She turned the ball. Her numbers are better than any other bowler. I don't know. She was not drafted in the CPL, so I don't know if probably she doesn't have a good agent or something. But I can't understand. I just don't know. I don't know why Fafama Millington isn't in the West Indies team. Just don't know. I don't know. I can't understand that they pick a team without Fafama. It puzzles me. It's something that the Guyana Cricket Board need to take up, honestly. Patrick Lambert is saying you are incorrect. They lost their first wicket at 68 runs and the last 9 wickets for 41. But what did I say incorrect, Patrick Lambert? I said they were 92 for 1. Weren't they 92 for 1, Patrick Lambert? And I think later pointed out that they lost the first wicket at 68. Hey, Patrick, I don't know why you say I'm incorrect, because I'm sure they were 92 for 1. 92 for 1, Patrick Lambert. It means that you could even lose your first wicket at 1, they were 92 for 1. I never said they lost their first wicket at 92. I said they were 92 for 1. And then Canberra got out. So I don't know. You probably misunderstood what I was saying, Patrick Lambert. But I was not incorrect. Where's Stella? She's there on the summit. She's there in the UAE. But I realized that she had not played any of the 2 matches. And you recall that during the women's CPL, she never played, I think, the last 2 matches for the Warriors. And so I don't know how fit Stephanie Taylor is, but she's there in the UAE and she has not played any of the 2 warm-up matches. So it's left to be seen, and we are not getting any press conferences. In time past, there would have been press conferences so we could interrogate the process, and there would be some accountability. But I don't know. I think that it just doesn't feel right. We are not talking to our players. We support them. We support West Indies cricket. Robin said, I feel I'm coming out of retirement. I am confident that I can bat longer than most of the current players in the West Indies. Well, it was the women team numbers that I gave you. Though. It was, those numbers were from the women team. So as I promised you, I'm going to give you the West Indies squad. These are my squad. I did a video on them, but I'm going to give you the squads. So first, it's a T20 squad. So there's my 15 for the T20 squad. Shimranet may have brought back Evan Lewis, Nicholas Puran. I think going to the subcontinent, there is no There is no place for Obed McCoy. I'm going with Alzari Joseph and Shamar Joseph. I'm going with both Josephs. I don't think that Obed McCoy. I think that Obed McCoy did not distinguish himself in the World Cup. Neither did Alzari Joseph. Well, the Alzari Joseph one is a ticklish one because although he was expensive, he continues to get wicket, and getting wickets is always important. But I think though that Alzari Joseph is ahead of Obed McCoy, and I don't think I'd need to bring three out and out pace bowler to the subcontinent for T20 cricket against Sri Lanka. Now, I have Fabian Allen there. As I saw where Fabian Allen continues to be around the squad. He was a sixth leading West Indies bowlers in this year's CPL. And notice against South Africa, he was not used. And even the one match that he played, he never bat or he never bowled. Clearly, Gudakesh Moti and Akil Hussain are the two spinners, similar spinners. I have Allen there as cover for those. Someone made a point that Shamar Springer could replace Fabian Allen, and I said to the person I would have no issue with that. I would have no issue, but this is my team, so it's okay. If this is not your team, this is not my, yeah. Never Isaac, he said, I'm baffled by your statement when you said you are not a fan of any West Indies cricketers. In one of your videos, you singled out Shamar Joseph as the best fast bowler since Michael Oldham. That video, even before he started playing for the West Indies, when I said that he must go to Australia. I remember that video. Over 58,000 persons watch it. I remember when I did it, there were some persons who have all sorts of negative comments then. There were so many negative comments that, what if negative comments? I don't remember some of them, but it's my ability to identify talent. But that's what I said. That's the point, Mr. Isaac, I think. Never Isaac. That's the point. I do not have any favorite player. I assess and observe what I'm seeing. So I don't assess player. I assess performance. So I'm not going to, like for example, I saw a good friend of mine. He lives in England. He's a legend of this community. And I saw he has a comment in the chat that Joel Andrew should go to Sri Lanka with the West Indies team. Clearly, Joel is one of his favorite players. I mean, Joel and I talk on was it Instagram? We communicate on Instagram. Joel and I, we communicate there. But I'm not going to say that he should go to Sri Lanka because he and I communicate on Instagram, because the performance doesn't merit it. So when I singled out Shamar Joseph, I was singling out him because I saw performance in him that I have not seen in any other West Indies bowlers. I don't think I said Michael Oldham either. I said I think since Ambrose and Walsh. What I saw him doing was the best bowling spell I have seen since Ambrose and Walsh. I don't recall saying Michael Oldham. Well, I think I said since Ambrose and Walsh, it was the best. It's the best West Indies fast bowler I've seen. Nigel Toppin is saying, this is so shameful. Why are those countries trying to host these big games and they don't even have proper facilities? This couldn't happen in Trinidad. Nigel, SAS, so come on, hit the like button. So I will be back with you should the match resume, right? So if the match resume, I'll be definitely be back with you when the match resumes. So until then, that's it for me for now, but I'll be back with you.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours. I'll be life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. if you don't wanna tell me how, I guess I'll never know. But if you don't wanna tell me how, I guess I'll never know.
So what I'll do if the game restart, I will rejoin you for the Barbados Royal innings. So if the game restarts, I don't think it is fair just to be sitting around, and I'm not getting anything out of Guyana. So once the game restarts, I will definitely join you for. Um, I will definitely join you for the Barbados Royals innings. Is that? Well, let's see. Just a minute there. There are some. But it's still. So just a minute there. Um, so we're live. So those two. So there's. So that tower is not on, but there's two towers. So I don't know if the captains will want to play in this light. Older and what is? Who can tell me what's the situation is if no game played? I guess the slates are. So there's a discussion going on between Pollard and. So is it that's it? Who can tell me what's going on? Okay, so Michael Douglas is saying that there's the commentator is saying only one floodlight is off at the moment. Yes. So are the captains decided? What, Michael? What are the rules? I mean, what are the playing conditions here? What are the playing conditions? What are the playing conditions, Michael? Do you know what are the playing conditions just in case? Is it that the slate is wiped clean and because I'm sure that if knowing Pollard, you don't want to take back the field. If yes, so even if that's the case, even what I'm thinking about if the third place team goes through, Pollard don't want to take back the field, while Powell will be eager to take back the field. So yeah, good night, sir. You can give me an update on the playing conditions at the CPL. Is there a situation you don't have that? Yeah, well, is the situation with the light here? Is it that the third place team would go through if there's no further game, or they'll play tomorrow morning or something? They'll continue the game. I have no idea. All right. All right. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, wow. No idea. Is that light coming back on? So is it a 10 update at 10? No, I mean 10:52 is a cutoff time. So Nilo Alexander is saying update at 10. No, I think 10:52 would be the cutoff time. That's all. 10:52 is probably the last. Yeah, 10:52 is like after 10:52 the game has to call off. So if they start at 10:52, it will be a 5-over game. Let's see what Mikel is saying. They are still waiting for the light to come back. According to the commentary, they might use DLS once they start losing. Yes, fair enough. 2 floodlight went out and 1 is back on. Yes, but what Nilo have update here, so but it's not update, it's cut off. After the match cannot restart after 10:52 Guyana time. So it cannot restart after that time. I think that's what he was trying to say. So what I'll do, once the match restart, I guess it will restart with the Barbados Royal innings at this stage, because clearly Guyana, I don't see Trinbago Knight Riders coming back out to bat. So once there's a match, I will be back here live. Have a good evening, everyone. Until then, see you. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. It was a pleasure.